is Robert from Frame 316 Media, now powered by Next Story Studios. We are here creating these videos that aims to help you as an entrepreneur, as a brand owner, wherever your journey is. We're here to help you tell better stories because we believe that storytelling is the foundation of great marketing. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about content marketing aimed for beginners. If you're expecting a step-by-step process, we're in the process of recording that more detailed video, but right now I want to introduce you to the world of content marketing. If this is the first time that you're hearing about it, and if this is something that you think would help your brand be propelled to the next level, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, I'm glad you're here. By the way, if this is the first time that you're watching this channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe because it helps our channel to be promoted and suggested by YouTube. And, we're not doing funny, entertaining vlogs here. We are here to help entrepreneurs, business owners, personal brands in their journey of improving their business and their journey of impacting more people around them through storytelling. So today I'm going to be talking about content marketing. So if you're already an expert content marketer, this might not be for you. This is for the newbies, for the beginners, someone who is jumping in the digital space, a business owner who knows that I have to be on social media, I have to have a website, I have to have a blog, I have to be on YouTube, I have to be on Twitter, but they don't know where to start, and they don't know how to put that together in a way that would be productive, and that would also result into something that is more tangible, in terms of your business goals. So let me first define what content marketing is. You can find a lot of books, online. You can find a lot of YouTube videos. They would have really super technical definition of content marketing, and none of them is wrong. As a learner, as an entrepreneur who wants to learn, the journey of learning can sometimes be difficult, and the goal is to always jump back into doing business, business development, doing cold emails, cold calls, and it's but natural that you would tell yourself, content marketing is too technical for me. I don't want to do it. I just want to hire people who would help me do that for me. Even if you hire people, here's the thing. You still need to understand what content marketing is. Why? Because let's say you don't know what content marketing is and you just keep hiring people like graphic designers, blog writers, social media managers. At the end of the day, you have no idea what's happening if you don't know what content marketing is. So let me define content marketing in the simplest way possible. Content marketing is a process of creating content that aims to attract and engage your customers or your target audience. That's basically it. There's still a lot of layers of what happens next, what you do first, but practically the only thing that's required of content marketing first is you need a story. Second, you need consistency. And lastly, you need to find a way to measure that what you're doing is working. Which part of your strategy has to be fine-tuned, which part of your strategy has to, you have to change, you have to pivot. All right, so having said that, as a beginner, as a newbie in the area of content marketing, probably your question is, what should I do first? First, you need to figure out your story. I have a lot of videos that could help you figure out your brand story. Because once you have that story in place, your content creation will now make sense. I don't know if you agree with me, but without a story, I don't know what type of content you're going to be creating. Probably the only content that you can come up with is selling, like promotions, selling your product, selling your service. Other than that, what else can you talk about? You don't have a story. So it's very important that you have a story, before you embark on a successful content marketing. Now that you have a story, what do you need to do next? The second step that you need to do, I said it's not a step by step, but after having a story, as a beginner, you try to find a process where you isolate topics. What are the topics that would be relevant to your audience first, and then topics that showcases the value of your brand. So these two things should be covered in those topics. Let's say you are your brand sells insurance, and it's a bit tricky because insurance agents have different ways of marketing themselves. Sometimes they end up just focusing on a specific product or focusing on recruiting. It depends on the strategy, right? But let's say you are an insurance agent, an insurance brand. What's your story? Why did you go to that industry? An example would be you are an insurance agent because you believe that people deserves a secured and better future. Let's say, very very simple. It can be as more complex than that, but just for the sake of example, because I'm doing like a quick demo. If that's your belief, what topics can you talk about? Like an example of a topic that you can talk about is, first, the importance of choosing the right insurance premiums. Another topic is why it's important to prepare for your future. Another topic is the accountability in your accountability as a family member, so that all your other family members would not have to worry. Let's say once you get sick or once something happens to you, because insurance practically covers that. Because that's just three topics, but in a standard client engagement, we would have 8 to 10 pillars of contents, and then for each of these content pillars, we would come up with 10 topics. And I tell you that range, coming up with like 100 topics, would be enough for the next 3 to 5 years of content creations. And like, honestly, that's how it works. So if you have a story, there are topics that are relevant both for you and for your target audience. You then have to figure out a tool, a specific tool that is aligned to what you're capable of doing at where you are right now. Example of tools: you have Canva, you have Google Docs. What else? You have Trello. You have Slack. You have Google Calendar. Because you need to have that, like that, the organized process. Because you have a story, you have topics. Now you have to figure out how to distribute and when to distribute these topics. At the very least, you need to have a calendar. Next to a calendar, you need to have like a document. It's a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. For us, we all our calendars, like content calendars, in a Google Sheet, and then we have another master calendar that is in a Google Calendar. Then we have our conversations happening on Trello and then on Slack. And there's a lot of things that you would really need in terms of content marketing. But basically, you have the story, you have those topics. Now you have to distribute these topics. Let's say, going back to my example, which is on the insurance agent, like why it matters to prepare for your future. That's your topic, right? Then based on that topic, you now have, let's say you can have a theme for the first week of November. All your social media posts would be focused on giving tips that would equip, your potential customers in making decisions, to start making decisions for their future. And then you can start writing a more detailed blog that is also aligned to that topic. And then those blog, you break it up into social media posts. You break it up into what they call this, tweets on X, and you can practically put it, archive it, because one day it would end up as a book. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. For me, I keep archiving all our articles, and eventually one day, God willing, it ends up as a book, or we can also sell it. And another tool, as I've mentioned, you have to figure out where you are right now. I mean, you think you can design it on your own? Do you think you can do videos on your own? You don't need to buy expensive cameras. Use your smartphone. I mean, if you have a topic that is relevant to you, that of course that topic, and point that, like what I'm doing right now, doesn't have to be an expensive camera. Point that the phone, talk in front of the phone, and just keep talking about that topic. And then the next problem or the next challenge would be, I don't know how to video edit. I don't know how to edit photos. I don't know how to do graphic designs. And that is like an investment that you need to make, because definitely you need to have those stuff. And there's a lot of places on the internet that would require your management skills, because you just hire these freelancers and they would help you in different ranges, as long as you have content going out there. And then once you have that content, you now start to measure which part of your content people are reacting to, which part of your content ended up as a phone call, as an email, and then you narrow down on those types of content. But this is the part where it gets boring, because it's gonna take months, sometimes years. But content marketing, if you make it work, let's say if you do it right, the next year would be really good for you, in terms of where your business is going. What I mean by doing it right, there has to be a story. It was a well thought of content. You have a strategy and a structure in distributing. Google has a keyword tool that can help you with that. And practically, that is content marketing. And it doesn't have to be really difficult. It doesn't have to be expensive. And it doesn't have to be something that would burn you out. And again, the most important thing is you have to have that story, because at the first stage of your content marketing, you don't have a story. That whole process that I talk about, it's going to be boring, or it's going to be aimless. There's no purpose in whatever you're saying, because it's not tied to a story. You're just blabbering. You're just putting random content out there without even really understanding why. You just post content for the purpose of posting content. That's not content marketing. So I hope you get an understanding, having that bird's eye view on where you need to properly, the position that you need to take right now as a beginner, as a small entrepreneur. Even you're starting an agency, you don't know where you should go, you don't know which things you need to do first. So I hope this video has been helpful. And if you need help fine-tuning your strategies, if you need help really figuring out what are the proper next steps you need to do, you can reach out to us, reach out to me. I am gonna, you can see my email right now on the screen, and that's something that we can start helping you with. Not selling. I'm not selling you my services. I'm just trying to tell you that if you need help, we can help you. And it's something that, it's a conversation that we're willing to get into, just to help you. We will help you with the understanding of where you are right now, in terms of your position, where you are in your journey in your business. Because at the end of the day, you're a businessman. You need to focus on bringing in more clients, and content marketing might not be for you. All right. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something from it. And if you find it helpful and valuable, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and share this to your friends. Thank you for watching. This is Robert from Frame 316 Media, powered by Next Story Studios.